biceps tendon ruptures have an incidence of 1.
It wants Wind to consider redesigning its proposed resort complex in Everett, which includes a soaring hotel tower. It also wants Wind to pay up to 10% of the costs to improve nearby Sullivan Square in Boston. For Mohegan Sun, the commission wants it to secure $100 million more in equity for its proposed casino at the Suffolk Downs Horse Track in Revere. Boston Mayor Marty Walsh tells WBZ News Radio today he hears that the commission could decide by this Wednesday who will get the casino for the Boston area. A Dedham man charged with raping 2 women a decade ago and who was once set free because DNA testing could not differentiate him from his twin brother is back in court and now faces arraignment. Dwayne McNair will be in Suffolk Superior Court, charged with 8 counts of aggravated rape and 2 counts of armed robbery for the assaults on 2 women just days apart. Back in September of 2004, McNair had been scheduled for trial earlier this year, but those proceedings and the indictments were withdrawn. Cleanup continues at a home in Blackstone where 4 children were removed after they were discovered living among rats, bugs, piles of diapers, and feces, and where investigators then found the remains of 3 babies. WBZ's Karen Toomey is there and just talked to town officials who say they are stunned at how bad this is.
In fully protective blue biosuits, workers are back at this Blackstone house getting ready to remove 20 to 30 boxes full of hazardous materials.
We're removing walls because they can't be cleaned. They're removing flooring because it can't be cleaned. The ceilings are being removed because they can't be cleaned, so that's how bad it is.
Ian Pease, the town administrator here, he said the hardest thing for him and for others is that this was happening and no one knew it.
I never thought I'd see it in my lifetime, let alone just here in the town of Blackstone. Look at, we're 500 yards. Town hall is 500 yards from this building, and yet no one knew. Neighbors didn't know. School officials didn't know.
In Blackstone, Karen Toomey, WBZ News Radio, 1030.
WBZ News Time 1033. We do traffic and weather together on the threes here at WBZ every 10 minutes, in other words. And it begins with the Subaru dealers of New England all-wheel drive. Traffic in the threes. Here's Rich Kirkland. Morning, Rich.
Hey, good morning, Rod. South of town, Rod, good news. Clear that crash, the one in Randolph, the one on northbound side of Route 128 by Route 28. That's gone. Traffic was back to the expressway. It's not so much now. But there's a crash on the expressway near Adams Street. Out of the way, but backing up traffic into the split onto Route 3 back to Union Street. Once you get past Adams, though, it's still slow for the most part. Right up to Columbia Road, expressway northbound. Everything else south of town in good shape, including 2495 and the southbound and northbound sides of 128. On the Metro West side of town, watch out for some debris in the turnpike reported westbound near Newton Corner, exit number 17. That's it. Up north, no delays. Route 1, 3, 93, 128, blemish-free. Downtown's in good shape, too, now. No delays on Storage Drive at Soldiers Field Road. We had them earlier, but not now. Traffic update brought to you by the Empire State Building. Share an enchanted night out at the Empire State Building where dazzling lights and gorgeous 360-degree city views fill the air with love. It's the most romantic way to feel the heart of New York City. Buy your tickets online at EmpireStateBuilding.com. Open dailies until 2 a.m. Next update, 1043. WBZ. Traffic on the 3.
All righty, Rich. And now the 4-day WBZ AccuWeather forecast with AccuWeather meteorologist Danielle Niles, sponsored by Dion's.
Varying amounts of sun and clouds today, cool with temperatures in the mid-60s for highs later on this afternoon. Tonight, mostly cloudy and not as chilly as it was this morning. We drop back into the low to mid-50s for most of us. Tomorrow, have the umbrella with you. We get some scattered showers and even a couple downpours from mid to late morning into the early afternoon. They'll roll through from west to east, and then the sun breaks out behind them. High temperatures in the mid to upper 60s once again. Wednesday, sun and clouds high near 70, and then building clouds on Thursday, a stray sprinkle late in the day, high around 68. I'm WBZ TV AccuWeather meteorologist Danielle Niles, WBZ News Radio 1030.
61 in Quincy, 58 in Beverly, and 59 in Boston.
D&L Liquors is proud to announce its new name, Dion's. Celebrate the grand opening of Dion's 4th location at 4 South Avenue in Natick, Friday, September 19th from 5 to 8. Sample from more than 40 fine wines and 30 craft beers. Dion's, the new generation of D&L Liquors.
WBZ News Time 1036. Scituate police investigating after a student at Gates Intermediate School says a stranger in a car approached him. Superintendent, in a statement to the families of students, says the boy was walking home last Friday when the incident happened, and he immediately returned to the school. Administrators then called police, spoke with the boy. Authorities are reviewing surveillance footage from the school, and anyone with information is asked to call the police in Scituate. WBZ News Time 10:36. Business News is up next on WBZ.
The fall driving season is here, and Sullivan Tire and Auto Service has just what you need. We're launching our spectacular September tire event. And whether you drive a car, van, SUV, or light truck, we've got something on sale for every vehicle and every budget. During the spectacular September tire event, all Goodyear and Dunlop tires are 15% off. You'll get instant rebates on Bridgestone, Michelin, BF Goodrich, and General tires. On the Sullivan Value line of tires, buy 3 and get the 4th tire free, or the 2nd for 50% off. Plus, save even more with manufacturer mail-in rebates on many of today's top brands. Remember, Sullivan Tire is your one-stop for complete auto service, featuring our team of ASE certified technicians, easy online appointments, free local shuttle service, free Wi-Fi at all locations, and more. Don't miss this incredible savings opportunity during the September Spectacular Tire event. See SullivanTire.com or call 877-592-TIRE today. Peace of mind driving. You deserve it. We provide it.
An ode to new. New is fresh. New is clean and shiny. And never having been used by anybody, ever. New smells good. And right now, at the Pine Hills, you'll find a whole lot of new. There are new neighborhoods opening even as we speak. And fresh new home designs for pretty much everyone. From townhomes and cottages, to family homes and spectacular custom homes. All new. Plus the incredible new beer boat and its spa, now open at the Village Green. Perfect for a relaxing weekend getaway. So come see, tour the model homes, have a massage, and discover the new you at the Pine Hills.
Don't miss the Pine Hills Fall Open House and Etsy Arts Market, both happening this Saturday. Tour 20 beautifully crafted homes, then shop for beautifully crafted local goods. Start your tour at the Summer House, open 9 to 5, or learn more at pinehills.com.
WBZ News Time 10:38. We check business news now with Tracy Johnke at MarketWatch.com. Morning, Tracy.
Good morning, Ron. It's a little better morning for the Dow now, up 4 points. The NASDAQ, though, is down 36 points, and the S&P is down 2. Beer stocks are especially frothy right now, as the Wall Street Journal says an effort's underway to combine 2 of the world's largest brewers. Anheuser-Busch InBev is said to be talking to banks about making an offer for SAB Miller. The same report says the 2 companies aren't talking about it yet, though. Shares of Anheuser-Busch are up 3%, and London trading SAB Miller is up 9%, and shares of Molson Coors, not even part of this, are rising 7%. Business reports at 8:38 past the hour. I'm Tracy Johnke, MarketWatch.com on WBZ News Radio 1030.
Thank you, Tracy. WBZ News Time 10:39, 59 degrees in Boston. As diplomats from around the world look for a global strategy to fight ISIS terrorists, Iran is ruling out a role in any international coalition, and it's rejecting U.S. requests for cooperation against the militants. Neither Iran nor Syria was invited to the international conference underway in Paris.
The leaders of Muslim countries, both Shia and Sunni, recognize that ISIS poses a threat to all of them. However, the history of discord and the intense rivalry, even hatred between Shia and Sunni is going to make their collective participation in any alliance very difficult. So you could see the Paris conference as a success in that it's managed to convene a lot of leaders. To get them to agree on something is going to be a huge challenge.
So far, the United States has been alone in carrying out airstrikes in Iraq against ISIS. Secretary of State John Kerry, who's been pressuring allies to show a unified front, will be visiting the Paris conference. Meantime, Al-Qaeda